Hola, muy buenas tardes a todos. Nos encontramos aquí en Ace Comic Con Midwest. Estoy aquí con una amiga mía que se llama Becca, de parte del Manhattan Wardrobe Supply, y nos va a contar un poquito de qué es Manhattan Wardrobe Supply.
MWS, as it's known, is a supplier of film, Broadway, and television. We supply wardrobe supplies, costume making supplies to all those industries, and pretty much everything you can imagine. It's a store located in Manhattan, and our motto is, if we don't have it, you don't need it. Sonic Boombox is a party hosting company, and they throw after parties at various conventions and have cosplayers host the parties, and they're branching out into other areas. They're actually running the cosplay contest here at Ace, and I will be judging that on Saturday and Sunday, and we're just promoting cosplay.
Becca, who are you dressed as? Tell me a little bit more about your wardrobe and who you are today, and what inspired your costume for Ace Comic Con this year.
I'm wearing a version of Lady Loki. This is a medieval version of him, and I made this myself. Everything that I'm wearing that you see I made. I work with different materials called Warbler, foam, other things to make costumes, and I chose Lady Loki obviously because Tom Hiddleston will be here this weekend. So, you know, when Loki is here, be Loki.
He's actually one of my favorite Marvel characters, simply because he's always so mischievous. You never know what he's up to, but I feel like there's some good in him. So what about Loki do you like the most, about his character and his persona in the Marvel world?
Probably that he's so mischievous. He always keeps you thinking that he might just turn out good, and then just when you think it's gonna happen, he turns around and slaps everybody in the face.
One last question. Becca, out of your costume, what was the hardest piece to make?
Probably my headpiece. Just because when you're making symmetrical pieces like this, this particular material takes a long time to cool down. So I'm just sitting there holding it, and if I shift at all, then I have to reheat it and form it again. So
that's cool. I mean, I'm gonna have to contact you guys to help me with my Halloween costume this year, because you look amazing. Thank you so much for your time, and I hope you enjoy your time here at Ace Comic Con. Guys, if you haven't already, please make sure to check out the Manhattan Wardrobe Supply and the Sonic Boombox booth if you are here this weekend at Ace Comic Con Midwest. This is Karla, Camila, and we'll be back with some more. So we're back again here with the cosplay, and this time I'm here with Dare, who is playing Captain America this year for Ace Comic Con 2018. Also, fun fact before we get into this cute little interview, he is actually fiancé with Lady Loki, who we just talked to. Her name is Becca. So I'm going to ask him a little bit about how that works in the relationship. I mean, I know you guys do this for fun together, but tell me how the dynamic started and how that, you know, came about basically in your relationship.
We started about 8 years ago, and to be honest, I've been a huge Comic-Con goer. I've been trying to drag Becca to come with me for years. She finally comes, but instead of being excited about meeting celebrities and going to the panels, she was actually more excited about seeing all the cosplayers. And that night, she went home, built a duct tape Harley Quinn cosplay, and the next day she had so much fun walking around. She was a hit, she was having so much fun, but I was the guy holding the bags. And so I wanted to join in on the fun, so the next year I ended up cosplaying, and we haven't stopped since.
That's amazing. I mean, that's relationship goals right there. I love it. So tell me a little bit more about your costume. You're Captain America. What inspired that? I mean, I know she's playing Lady Loki. You know, I would have assumed, and it would have been really cute if you would have been Thor, but tell me a little bit about that.
We wanted to do something special for Ace Comic Con. We knew that the main draw was going to be Chris Evans and Tom Hiddleston, so we whipped up a costume in 1 week. Wow. And we wanted to do our own spin to it, so we both did a medieval version of those two characters. I actually do have a Thor cosplay from Infinity War, but like I said, we want to do something special for Ace Comic Con.
With the costume, does it ever get heavy? I know the materials you guys use, you try to make them, you know, out of materials that are maybe not so heavy, just so that you guys aren't uncomfortable during the weekend and stuff like that. But, you know, at a certain point during the day, do you just feel like, oh my God, this is weighing down on me, or I just want to take it off?
Well, the reality is cosplayers, we're driven by two things. Either to be as exact as possible, which means you're using real materials that could be very heavy, or cost. So you can use stuff like foam, which what I'm using right now. It's very lightweight, but the reality is if I was wearing this for 10 hours, if I was wearing feathers or metal, 10 hours is a long time to wear cosplay. It's going to feel very heavy no matter what. At the end of the day, we do this for fun, right? It's about bringing our favorite fandom to life. and it doesn't matter how painful it is. It doesn't matter how sweaty and disgusting it is under the armor. It's just fun to wear it all day.
I am super, super, super impressed with this. I mean, this is my first time here at Comic-Con, and I was honestly really excited about the cosplay too. So getting to see how awesome your guys' costume turned out to be is real inspiring. So you guys will definitely catch me here next year. Hopefully maybe with the little help of you and Becca, I'll probably dress up too. Let's see, we'll start whipping up some ideas.